Hey everyone, this is about the time of the quarter where I start getting a lot of emails and requests for where you stand in terms of the course or what score do you need to get X or Y grade. So as you might imagine, right, this is a pretty common request for teachers, and I figured I would equip you guys with a way to kind of help you explore your grade and what you can do to get different grades, etc. So what I did is I made a spreadsheet, and the spreadsheet has as the various columns all of the components that go into your final grade. Okay, um, so for example, you have exams that collectively are going to be worth, I don't even remember. I think you have, what is it? Is it 4 exams for this course and one gets dropped? So whatever it is, right? But we've only taken 2 exams so far, and each is worth 150 points. So now you have a total of 300 points. And then here in the blue row, you would write your scores that you got for those um, various sections, right? So let's say you got, you know, a 90 out of 150 on exam 1 and a 90 out of 150 on exam 2 or whatever it is. You would add those together, and that would be what you enter in cell B3. Okay, for the final exam, right, since we haven't taken the final exam, it counts for 0 points so far, and you have 0 points in it so far. For the study skills, so I'm not completely caught up grading, so some of you will have more of those graded than others. So you'll just multiply however many of those you have graded by their scores, which I think is 8.33 for all of them, and your combined scores, right? So whatever let's say you got two 8.33s and a 0, all right? So your score will be a 16.66 out of 24.99 or whatever, right? For your IHOP scores, those usually won't come until the end of the quarter. And for your lab participation, again, various people are various levels of caught up on this front. Lab quizzes, so however many lab quizzes you've taken so far, each of them is worth 10 points, and then what your current scores are on those quizzes. So again, you might have a different number of these graded than one of your other classmates, so go for however many you have graded. If you want to go ahead and drop your lowest one, since that's what we're going to do, I would do that, in which case the lab quizzes are now out of 40 rather than 50 or whatever. And then all of the scores that you have for the amylase project so far, which I think for almost everybody is currently just the introduction. You'll soon have scores for your peer reviews. And over Thanksgiving break, I plan on going back and grading your citations. So you'll have more scores next week, but if you have to make your decision by Saturday, which I'm under the impression some of you are having to make, I would just go on what we have scored so far. I've tried to keep scores for the high stakes assignments pretty up to date. So lab quizzes, exams, and the important stuff for the amylase project so far, which is the intro, up to date. So I would respond to the information that you currently have to you, available to you to make your decision about whether you want to continue on or pivot, try again. And I'm happy with you continuing coming to lecture even if you drop the class, if that's something that you want to do. But hopefully this will equip you and help you be able to explore your grade a little bit. Let me know if I can clarify anything, and thanks for your time.